a lot of people fear fear taking responsibility for their own actions, for their own lives, right? I remember I used to be that girl. I used to
Yep.
try to blame and get everybody else to take responsibility, so I never had to be blamed for my life, kind of thing. And that's when I was in the victim mindset. So when people, maybe somebody's feeling overwhelmed with everything, that's when it was happening for me.
Taking breaks, building breaks in my day versus working like a crazy person all day. It
Yeah.
actually more productive, more creative as well, and really helps me excel at what I do versus just being on this treadmill of life. Most of us are. We're just running automatically all day long from the moment we wake up, go to the bathroom, brush our teeth. It's the same thing all day.
Yes.
Coffee, breakfast, probably the same breakfast every day. Driving to work. It's this automatic treadmill we're on, and we're like, why are the trees not moving? I'm running really, really fast, but the trees are not passing me by. What's going on here? Oh, I'm on a treadmill, and most of us don't realize that. So to answer your question, yes, part of my success and also my health. I used to be the king of burnout, king of anxiety, king of overwhelm, having chronic fatigue for years and years, and it was this anxious racing for what I was racing for. I probably didn't even know, but racing. I think we're all racing and rushing to get there, um, without realizing what the there is. So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, absolutely. I used to be that girl, actually. I used to be that girl who would race to get to the front of the red light, and the guy that I just passed, just is right behind me
He's
now.
right behind you,
Uh,
right?
Right? And even with my business, when I first started, it was a race to get my products out, and then nobody would buy it because I didn't take action in fixing and getting the clients to and set up and getting the crew of people to watch my stuff. So I had maybe 5 people watching me and wondering why nothing's selling. Well, because I didn't do the work. I didn't slow down to do every single step. So I hear you there, right? Because rushing makes you go over steps. But how can someone break free from that fear, that mental trap that they're stuck in, and kind of embrace responsibility without, criticizing themselves, feeling criticized?
Fair. It's a wonderful question because often we're either blaming ourselves and so hard on yourself, which I was very good at. I was also very good at, like you said, blaming too. And as the saying goes, you point the finger at someone, there's three
Mm,
pointing back at you. So
yep.
be careful with that
Hello.
one.
Yep.
But then I also went after I learned to take responsibility. I also got to a place where, oh my God, all this is my fault. I'm so crappy and this and that. And I think we have to be really, really careful not to blame, shame, and play that game. No rhyme intended. To I'll use that though, because we it just it's a victim mindset. Any blame, whether it's you, me, them, whoever we're blaming and shaming, the grief associate, it does nothing other than disempower people, making us feel crappy, feel like we're not good enough, or placing blame on others and making them not feel good enough. One of the worst
Right.
things you can do as a business leader.